Works in Raleigh, North Carolina. I said good morning because it's early in the morning. Moving the cord out of the way. Alright, what I'm going to show you today is a strong hand, left-handed rig that I made for a gentleman, and I always ask left-handed buyers if they'd like me to reverse their rig to make it fully left-handed, and that is what I did with this one. So as you are seeing, the belt billet is now on the left instead of being on the right, and the buckle end is over on the other side. So this way, the left-handed gentleman can put his gun belt on and pull it on with his left hand. Now, here's a couple of things about this rig which deals with customization, making things custom for you. He wanted me to modify this over-the-belt holster so that the butt would be lower and right at the top edge of the gun belt. My normal pattern, or the pattern I use regularly, has the gun butt up higher. Get it where you can see it, up, up here. So I made a new pattern, and I lowered this gun down to where I guess it's a more comfortable reach for him. Okay, he wanted standard buckles, and that's what I put on here, and he wanted a leg tie, which was a strap and not necessarily the normal latigo. So I put this leg tie strap on here, and he is also going to get the latigo, which if he wants to use it, the holes are punched and he can put it through down here. Well, here it is. All I did was I knotted it together. But when he gets his gun belt, or if he decides that he'd go back and forth or whatever he'd like to do, here's the latigo lace that he can use. He can slip this one out. There are 2 3/4-inch slot punches on the other side of his initials, GJB. Got my hand in the way, but there are his initials. See if I can get him around where you can see him. It's going to be upside down. There it is, GJB, and there are the slots for this leg tie strap, and then here's a square knot holding a short piece to where these holes are in case he wants to use this. So he will get that when I ship it to him later today. Suede line, which you can see on the back since I've got it backwards. Here's the sewing for the slide ledge that runs this belt through here, keeps it up high, and it cannot go down or up, and positions the holster where he wants it. Now, he has a 4 5/8 new model VAQUERO. This is my Uberti Peacemaker clone. But he asked me to make the holster for 5 1/2 just in case he gets a longer gun, and that is what I did. And I've taken to a slight modification, or a small modification, not slight, but a small modification in how I'm finishing leather now. So this is still my mix of brown and saddle tan to come up with this honey color, or dark honey color. And now I'm running a heat over it with a hair dryer and polishing out the neutral kiwi wax shoe polish. So I'm getting this nice mellow gloss that comes up from that. Now he had, or has, 12 bullet loops. I'm going to swing this around again so you can see it. He has 12 .45 caliber bullet loops on here, starting at his cross draw holster. And here it is. Let me take this gun out of here. Okay. He has one of the limited edition Ruger stainless steel 3 3/4-inch barrel MONTADO. It's a big hammer, which is used by cowboy fast-draw action shooters. So this 3 3/4-inch holster, okay, when I put a 4 5/8 gun in it, you're going to see that, and it's open in the front, the barrel comes down. So his gun's going to end right about here, but because of the way I cut this one, how I designed them, barrel comes through. So you could put a 4 5/8 in here, or even a 5 1/2. It's just that the ejection rod is going to have to find its own way. This leather is different than the leather on the other holster in that it's softer. It's just as thick, but it's softer. So it came up, one more thing. When I make cross-draw holsters, I put the hammer thong up here instead of down through the holster strap, or deeper down. But this one here is up, punched in the fold over on the holster. Okay, so let's take this out. Okay, and finish up what I was showing, or starting to show you a moment ago. So you can see these, they look the same, they went through the same dye mix, but this is a certain type of leather that starts out stiffer, and so when everything, and they were all finished exactly the same way, so you hear that clack, but you hear a softer, different sound here, see? But it's still tough stuff, okay? Okay, it was immersed in water twice and dye once, so all the lanolin came out of the leather, and now it's got a shape to it that's holding. Okay, both holsters have rolled out throats. Here's his initials on the buckle connector on the other side, and that's about it. This one also, one more thing, this one has a slide ledge on it too. There you go. There's the sewing for it. There are his initials upside down, GJB. Can't get a leg tie on these because they're so short. And there you have it. Run back in there, hammer thong back on, you yank her down. Okay. And there it is. There's your double rig. So he's going to have 2 guns in this, obviously. And that's my more show and tell. Left-handed rig, reversed for a left-handed shooter. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.